Before we start the podcast, we wanted to let you know about WestOS. If you're a teacher or pupil at a school in Scotland, then you now have access to hundreds of quality assured video lessons created by teachers to support your remote learning. You should be able to find WestOS within the app library of Glow, where you can add the tile to your own personal launchpad. Click on the tile and you'll have immediate access to stream lessons in every area of the Scottish curriculum, with video lessons already available for biology at National 5, Higher and Advanced Higher. Now let's get on with the podcast. This podcast is sponsored by Lecky textbooks, revision guides and practice papers, everything you need to learn, review and prepare for your senior phase assessments. Browse the books at www.leckyscotland.co.uk and get 40% off using the discount code LeckyPodcast40. We're thrilled by the overwhelming support for our episodes featuring top-notch experts delving into various biological realms. Thanks to the feedback from higher biology students, we're launching shorter, punchy revision episodes. Get ready for quick summaries of key areas to turbocharge your exam prep. These short episodes can support your exam preparation and are not intended to replace other important aspects of your revision. Metabolism is the sum of all the biochemical processes which take place in the cells of an organism. Metabolic rate can be measured and the metabolic rates of different organisms compared. Now we can measure metabolic rate in different ways. We can measure the rate of oxygen consumption, measure the rate of carbon dioxide production, or measure the rate of heat production, all of which are ways of measuring metabolic rate. And the apparatus which we use to do that include things like oxygen probes, carbon dioxide probes and temperature probes, and they can be used in either a calorimeter or a respirometer. Now, birds and mammals have the highest metabolic rates, followed by reptiles and amphibians, and then followed by fish, who tend to chill at the lower end of the metabolic scale. Now, organisms which have high metabolic rates, they require efficient oxygen delivery systems, which makes sense. The more energy that's required, the more oxygen is needed. Now, in multicellular organisms, oxygen obtained by the respiratory system and nutrients processed by the digestive system must be transported to cells throughout the body. And at the same time, carbon dioxide and other waste products produced within the cells must be returned to the respiratory, digestive and urinary systems to be expelled from the body. Now, those tasks rely on the circulatory system. All multicellular organisms have a heart that pumps fluids through the body. Now, there are three types of circulatory system that we look at. The single circulatory system found in fish, the incomplete double circulatory system found in amphibians and reptiles, and the complete double circulatory system found in birds and mammals. Now, to take the single circulatory system first, it's found in fish, and blood passes through the heart only once on each complete circuit of the body. Now, within this system, there are only two chambers in the heart, one atrium and one ventricle. And the atrium receives deoxygenated blood from the body tissues, and the ventricle pumps that deoxygenated blood to the capillary beds in the gills, where it becomes oxygenated. Now, it's an inefficient circulatory system because the oxygenated blood arriving at those capillary beds of body tissues is at very low pressure. Now, the incomplete double circulatory system found in amphibians and reptiles involves blood passing through the heart twice for each circuit of the body. And within this system, the heart contains three chambers, two atria and one ventricle. Deoxygenated blood returns to the heart from the body tissues and is then sent to the lungs. Oxygenated blood returns to the heart from the lungs and is then pumped out to body tissues. Now, that circulatory system is incomplete because there's a mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood since there's only one ventricle. And that mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood in the same ventricle is inefficient. Although that's not a major problem for amphibians, since their blood is partly oxygenated by gas exchange across their moist skin before it returns to the heart. And finally, the complete double circulatory system, which is found in birds and mammals, including yourself, and is referred to as a complete system, since the oxygenated and deoxygenated blood do not mix, since there are two separate ventricles. And there's a thick muscular septum separating the left and right side of the heart to ensure no mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Now, within this system, there's 4 chambers in the heart, 2 atria and 2 ventricles, and the blood passes through the heart twice on each complete circuit of the body. This circulatory system is very efficient because there's no mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Now, birds and mammals have higher metabolic rates than amphibians and reptiles, and this allows them to generate more heat so they can occupy a wider range of ecological niches. Amphibians and reptiles, they tend to occupy a narrower range of ecological niches due to their lower rates of metabolism. And small mammals and small birds, well, they've got the highest rate of metabolism of all the vertebrates. Small bodies, big energy. So hit subscribe on whatever platform you get your podcasts, so you don't miss the rest of our short summary episodes, nor our regular episodes with leading experts. And remember, this quick summary is intended as just one element of your broader revision plan. There are lots of resources available via Glow, such as Scholar or West to West, as well as BBC Bitesize. Or why not check out one of Lecky's great revision books and use the code LeckyPodcast40 to get 40% off on their website www.leckyscotland.co.uk.